What's up, Falcons Nation? It's your boy Jew coming at you with another Atlanta Falcons video. As always, Falcons Nation, rise up. In today's video, I want to talk about Takk McKinley, but if you're new to the channel, please hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you'll know when I've done Atlanta Falcons content. Hit that like button for your boy. I appreciate you guys continuing to tune in. We're at about 486 subscribers, and the goal right now is to get to 1,000 subscribers. So definitely continue to subscribe. Tell your friends, tell your family, tell anyone who loves Atlanta Falcons content, or anyone you know that loves football content. Definitely let them know about the channel, Jew Talk Sports. Like I said, let's get to 1,000 subscribers. That's currently the goal. But I do appreciate you guys. And with that being said, let's jump right into the video. So, as I was stating, in this video, I want to talk about Takk McKinley. Over the weekend, I actually watched Takk McKinley's press conference, or him meeting with the media at training camp. And it looks like Takk McKinley is ready to have a breakout year. As you know, the Falcons didn't sign his fifth-year option. And he was asked about that in his media session. And he said it was a wake-up call. It really was a wake-up call, him not, being offered that fifth-year option and them declining his fifth-year option. So he really knows that this year is a big year for him. It's a contract year, so it's either put up or shut up. Not only is he going out there to perform for a new contract with the Falcons, but he's going to be putting on an audition for the rest of the NFL if he wants to be re-signed next year by the Falcons, or re-signed by another team, another one of the 31 other teams out there. So I really think that Takk McKinley is going to put out some good numbers this year. He talked about trimming down his body and getting a nutritionist, not eating all of the fast food that he's been eating in the past, and getting into better shape. I don't know if you guys have seen Takk McKinley, but I've seen him. He looks really good. For what I can see, he's trimmed down. He talked about trimming down back to his original weight when he came in as a rookie, and getting back into better shape. So I definitely think that that's going to bode well for him this season. He said that Dan Quinn and the coaching staff wanted him to get faster, so they wanted him to get lighter so he could be faster and quicker on his feet. I think it's going to be big for Takk McKinley and losing that weight as well, because he's one of those guys that had a hard time keeping his balance and not falling on the ground and things of that nature when he's bull rushing. And we all know that he's had 3 shoulder injuries since he's been in the league, and I believe this is his 4th season. So he pretty much has gotten injured every single season. So I definitely think that Takk McKinley is going to have a big year. I really think that him playing with Dante Fowler Jr., which he talked about in his media session as well, he talked about being able to use counter moves and different pass rush moves, not always using the bull rush. He said over his first 3 years in the league, all he would do was bull rush pretty much the whole game. He didn't use other counter pass rush moves. And he said that Dante Fowler has been talking to him about learning how to use a counter move. Don't just bull rush, but speed rush, use the club chop. It's other moves out there that you can use other than to continue to bull rush and try to overpower offensive linemen all the time. And I really think that the maturity of Takk McKinley, I have seen the maturation process in him. I do see the maturity with him getting off of social media this past offseason, with him talking about, polishing his game and working out with veterans like Dante Fowler, listening to those guys, those veteran leaders on the team. I really think that him playing on this deep defensive line is going to really help him, because we have a lot of depth on our defensive line, and I think that's going to be big. That we brought in Charles Harris. Last year we brought in John Kaminsky, Steven Means. We got all these guys that are backup guys that's going to push Takk McKinley to be his best version of himself. And if he isn't, it possibly could cause him not to receive a contract at the end of the year. We've seen what happened with Vic Beasley. He's seen what happened with Vic Beasley. And if he want to get that big contract, he's going to have to go out there and perform. And I really think that he's going to be one of those players that can break out this season and be the most improved player. I talked about it Friday on the Red Cup Rants. Me and K Styles. Y'all definitely check us out. Me, K Styles, and Mad Mike on Friday nights at 8 p.m. We talk at all things Atlanta Falcons on Fridays. Every Friday at 8. It's usually around 8 to 10 p.m. when we talk Falcons talk. We do Q&A sessions. We've talked about the NFC South. We've interviewed a couple of NFL players since we've had our show. So you guys definitely tune in on Fridays. You don't want to miss it. But as I was saying, man, I really think that Takk McKinley is going to have a big season. I really think he's going to have a big season. I think that him playing with those dogs on the line, the Marlon Davidsons and the Grady Jarrett's and those guys and Dante Fowler's, is going to go a long way. I really think that he's going to really have to work on beating his man-to-man and his one-on-one matchups, because he's going to have a ton of one-on-one matchups, because teams are going to have to double inside. They're going to have to double Grady Jarrett. They're going to have to double Marlon Davidson, because those guys are that good inside. And once they do that, it's going to open up pass rush lanes for Takk McKinley and for Dante Fowler. So I really looking forward to Dante Fowler and Takk McKinley this season as a tandem, and all of the other guys that we have. But I really think that Takk McKinley is ready to make that next step, and I hope he makes that next step this season so that he possibly could be re-signed next year by the Falcons. And I really think that us playing more of the 3-4 type scheme, with him being in a 2-point stance like Takk played at UCLA, I think that's also going to go a long way for him, because that's originally the style of defense he was used to and the scheme that he was used to. He didn't play with his hand in the dirt a whole lot on the collegiate level. So I really think him being able to be in that 2-point stance, and the Falcons kind of playing that multi-flex defense where we have the 4-3, the 3-4, big nickel, dime packages, cover 2, cover 3. I really think it's going to be a lot of multi-dimensional type defenses with the depth that we have on this defense. And I really think that's going to go a long way in helping Takk McKinley boost his sack numbers and boost his pressures on the quarterback and his tackles for loss. But with that being said, you guys let me know what you think in the comments about Takk McKinley. Do you think Takk McKinley is going to get at least 10 sacks this season and hit the double-digit mark? I actually think he will hit the 10 sack mark this year. I really think that he's going to be really motivated to prove everybody wrong, especially because the Falcons didn't show the belief in him, which you can't really blame the organization for not wanting to give him a big contract, and he hasn't even had a one double-digit sack season. So I definitely think he's going to ball out this season. I definitely think that he's going to bring the intensity. And you guys let me know what you think in the comments. As always, like I said, hit that subscribe button for your boy. Hit that subscribe button for your boy, and hit that subscribe button for your boy. I appreciate you guys. I'll holler at you guys in the next video. And peace and love as always. Your boy's out. Peace.